It always begins with a map, a torn corner, a coffee stain, a smear of blood, a whisper passed down through generations. But what if that map wasn't fiction? What if Nathan Drake's wild quests for hidden treasures, ancient cities, and deadly secrets were echoes of real history? Today, we follow that whisper into the shadows of our own past, where forgotten explorers, pirate kings, and sacred mysteries may prove that Uncharted is more than just a game. This is the truth behind Uncharted. Every legend has a beginning. Nathan Drake, rogue historian and modern-day treasure hunter, feels like a character from a movie. But his DNA is stitched together from real men who walked this earth, fearless, brilliant, and often dangerous. Sir Richard Francis Burton, a Victorian-era adventurer fluent in 29 languages. Disguised as a pilgrim, he snuck into the forbidden city of Mecca. He mapped Africa, infiltrated cults, and lived to tell the tale. Hiram Bingham III, a professor turned explorer. In 1911, his obsession with a lost Incan city led him into the Andes. What he found, Machu Picchu, stunned the world. The real Shambhala, maybe, Giovanni Belzoni, a former strongman who opened Egyptian tombs using brute force and cunning. He wasn't just a tomb raider, he was a showman, a rival, a thief, and perhaps a Drake prototype. Their stories aren't just similar, they are eerily close. Drake is fiction, but the men who inspired him were flesh, blood, and madness. Uncharted 4. Drake hunts the treasure of Henry Avery, the king of pirates. The twist? Henry Avery was very real. In 1695, he led the most lucrative pirate raid in history. He captured the Ganges Sawai, a Mughal treasure ship filled with gold and jewels. It was an act that nearly started a war. Then, Avery vanished. No capture, no corpse, just rumors. Whispers said he escaped to Madagascar, that he built a secret pirate city, Libertalia, a utopia for thieves and rebels. Historians dismiss it as myth, but satellite images have found unusual ruins, and journals from that era mention a settlement beyond the reach of kings. Could Libertalia have existed? Could Avery have survived? If so, where did the treasure go? Lost cities are a core of Uncharted's magic, but they aren't just game levels. They're part of humanity's greatest obsessions. El Dorado, the golden city sought by conquistadors, a place of unimaginable wealth. Some believed it to be in Colombia, others in the Amazon. Expeditions were launched, many never returned. Shambhala, rooted in Tibetan legend, a paradise beyond the Himalayas filled with sacred knowledge. Even the Nazis searched for it in the 1930s. Ubar, Atlantis of the Sands, mentioned in the Quran. It vanished beneath the desert. In 1992, satellite imagery found ancient trade routes and ruins in Oman. Each of these legends has left behind clues. And each time someone says they're myths, something surfaces that says otherwise. Uncharted is famous for its puzzles, but real ancient civilizations used mechanisms just as complex. The Antikythera mechanism, found in a Roman-era shipwreck, a 2,000-year-old computer that tracked celestial events with astonishing accuracy. The Voynich manuscript, filled with strange diagrams and an unknown language. To this day, no one can decode it. Egyptian tomb traps, pressure plates, hidden blades, flood chambers, not fiction. Real deterrents used to protect pharaohs. Were these puzzles meant to protect or to teach? Some believe these weren't defenses, but gateways. Gateways to knowledge humanity was never meant to uncover. Every time Drake finds the truth, someone tries to hide it. This isn't just a game trope. It's history. The Freemasons, with symbols carved into architecture and currency, believed to guard ancient knowledge passed down from Solomon's temple. The Vatican archives, 50 miles of hidden texts, access granted only to a select few. What truths lie inside? CIA and Cold War archaeology. Declassified documents show government interest in ancient sites, but for what purpose? Surveillance or secrets? Truth can be power. And power, when threatened, buries truth beneath conspiracy. Today, the torch passes from treasure hunters to technology. LiDAR can scan beneath jungle canopies, revealing entire lost cities in minutes. AI tools are cracking ancient languages, once thought unsolvable. Deep-sea drones explore wrecks hidden for centuries. Just last year, a submerged city was discovered off India's coast. Some say it's Dwarka, a city mentioned in sacred Hindu texts. We are no longer guessing, we are finding. And the world is beginning to look a lot like something out of Uncharted. Maybe Uncharted was never just a game. Maybe it's a mirror, a fictional mask over truths too wild to teach in school. What if Henry Avery lived? What if Libertalia is real? What if the lost cities never disappeared, only hid long enough for us to forget? The past isn't done with us. We just stopped listening. Uncharted? Maybe not so much.